This is a little bit of a bummer, but I kind of knew it was gonna happen. But we were down here at Madison Ditch. You guys know the spot. This is where we came down and built this entire quarter. We built the entire thing. We got all of our names right here, and somebody did that was rude. Somebody came down, graffitied the whole thing, but like I said, I knew that was gonna happen. I kind of wanted to be the person to do it, but it is what it is. We can always paint over it or pressure wash it, whatever. Regardless, we made that. Still stoked on it. It's working just fine. No problems whatsoever thus far, so job well done, boys. We're also down here with RG. We've been kind of cruising throughout the entire day. We went over to Cal Oaks as well. Had a good time over there. Great session. But I want to get a few clips on this small quarter really quick. RG coming through with the freaking Flair. Just freak out. Oh no, bro. Oh no. Oh, this thing's freaking.
Rest in peace.
But let's get a few clips really quick with the helmet cam. All right, so we got the scoot right now, and Ryan's over here. Looks like he's gonna do a little stall. I'm actually really excited because the quarter pipe is not getting destroyed when we're actually stalling the top, so that's a massive good sign. Let's drop in really quick and get a little like kind of gap over onto the bank and jump back in and up on the absolutely terrible quarter on the other side that we need to redo. I know you guys all said please redo these quarters. It's freaking expensive and it takes a lot of time and a lot of help. So I want to do that little stall thing again, but I want to do a bar spin up to it this time. Yo, $5 you flare this quarter.
You said 5?
$5.
Negative Jumbo, we got to do.
All right, Jamba. Oh, ew. Oh! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna do my little bar thing. I'm gonna show you guys the severity of this flare that Ryan's trying right now. Dropping in, up bar. There we go. Oh my freaking gosh. Yeah, just look at the look on Ryan's face after that one. That was not freaking good. I did that earlier, you guys, and I almost died. So this is the quarter. This is what Ryan, put your wheel up there really quick. Look at how freaking gnarly this is. Can Ryan flare it? I'll try to do it right after you too. It's not gonna work very well, but we'll try. Oh dude, I can hear you rolling up to it. Oh! Oh! Yo, I don't think anyone has like flared this one before. I think every time we've ever come here, we've just flared this one previous to us redoing it to being like, okay, that's enough, we're done.
It actually wasn't that bad.
No?
Like if you go up like here and you just go fast, because you're gonna slow down anyway.
Yeah, we'll try.
I thought about going off like here, but then I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's got bad news bears written all over it, boys. You know what I want to know is like, whoever came down here and just spray painted piss.
Well, dude, it says piss jug.
Piss jug.
Right there. Milk titties.
Ryan just made a good point. I have 120s. Ryan rides 110s. So I might be a little bit better off, but regardless, it doesn't mean that this is smooth whatsoever. All right, right there. That's my spot. And if I go any further to the right, yep, I'm gonna freaking die. Okay. Ew. That's so freaking bad, dude. Oh, dang it. I almost had it first go. I gotta get second go with RG. That's nasty. What do you think? I saw you looking, dude.
I looked at it with like, there's a couple problems here.
Well, there's one, if you
land in that,
you're in big trouble. Yeah, this is just really slippery. That's my thing, but right here we might be okay.
I mean, that's some good I mean, this part is not.
Let me just roll up to it really quick. Where's the line? I guess you drop it in right here.
Well, at least you can drop in on this, because before you couldn't drop in on this to hit that. You'd have to go, you gotta go from over here to hit that.
We'll try this out first then. Wow. Oh yeah, we can do that. I feel like that one's gonna be easier. Ryan's not on the channel much. We've explained full sned to him, but we haven't demonstrated it. All right, boys, full sned. Whoa! Oh, that one wasn't bad at all. That was way smoother. Yo, yours was so cool. How do you flare like that? You literally have the best flares.
It was a flat.
Yeah, but I don't care. It was still really cool. Round two. Yo, but your flares are so much better looking than mine. Mine are like flips. Yours are like dip 5 almost. That's a flare. You do them like bikers do it on the Mega.
Yes. But still, head's pointing at the ground from upside down. You that are watching, it upsets me when you say that.
Yeah, but John can't flare. Let's just clarify that. John, I love you, man. You're my boy. We're teammates. You cannot flare. And he knows he can't, because every time I say it, he never defends himself. He's like, ah, that's it. I mean, he can do them to Manny nearly every shot. That's gnarly. But they're Rizzy rolls. I don't think I've ever called it flare. Oh! Oh God! Yeah, your hat's in trouble. Good thing you didn't land in the poop. We have more dookies down here, ladies and gentlemen. That's a dookie. That's a dookie. Those are 2 dookie chunkers. That's a dookie. That's a dookie. That's a cheeseburger. That's throw up. Oops. I just broke this freaking ramp a little bit. Like, I could pull this entire thing out right now, but I don't want to. Just like, I can move it around a little tiny. You guys probably can't see on the camera, but. Whoa. Oh, see, I told you. It's an accident. Ah. I landed directly on that, dude.
You might be better off just taking it out now.
Dang it! I didn't mean to. I just wanted to do a flare. Well, Madison Ditch is ruined a little bit more now. Now look at this, dude. Oh my God. So as you guys saw in that last clip, RG and I are trying to do like a side-by-side flare where he flares this one, I flare this one. But let's try it again, second go. Dang it, sorry. Oh my God. What would you do? I landed in the hole. So I just landed in this little hole like this. And somehow like, thankfully the rest of my scooter was on the outside, so I was able to like kind of ride it out. But I did not mean to do this, but it already had that entire issue over here, so I don't feel so bad about it. But one of these days we do want to redo these quarters anyway. This one's actually a lot of fun, which is cool, but people come here and they ride and they fall and they get hurt, which is what all this is about. And that's why we want to come down and redo it, just because I don't want anybody to come down here to come and have a good time and not have a good time and end up going to the hospital. So one day. Hey Siri, Temecula quality plating.
I found one option. Temecula Quality Plating Incorporated on Black Deer Loop in Temecula.
We're gonna give these guys a call really quick to see if they can do like one-off pieces when it comes to anodizing for the $10 Envy Scoot. I still have to do the clamp, possibly the fork, but I don't think we have to do the fork. Definitely the deck. So those are the 3 pieces that we need to get done. So I need to call, find out if they can do just single pieces, because I don't want to have to do 5 or 6 different decks, obviously. I don't know if they're gonna be able to tell me the cost, but we're gonna find out right now.
Michael Plating, how can I help you?
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. I have a quick question for you. So I have a couple of pieces that need to be anodized, but I was calling to see if you guys do anodizing for just single pieces, or do you have to have like a number of them?
No, we could do single pieces, but the thing with that is that we charge, if it's under our lot charge, like for anodized, that's $85.
Awesome. What was your name? Vanessa. Thank you very much, Vanessa. And I'll stop by there here within the next couple of days, show you guys what I have, and we'll talk about pricing or whatever.
All right, yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you, Vanessa. Have a good day. All right, that's a good sign. That's awesome. That means that we might be able to get all of these things powder coated, anodized for a decent price. So I was trying to keep it under $100. I know it sounds like really expensive to a lot of you guys, but when you actually understand the process of anodizing and what actually goes into it, it's actually a pretty decent price for doing, like I said, just 3 pieces. If I had like 30, it might be a different situation, but I only have 3. So the 3 pieces that we need to get done are the fork. We don't have to do the headset, but I'm gonna see what kind of cost it would be if I were to get the fork redone. When they do because it's like a dip process, and when they do that, it's electrically charged and things like that, so it gets throughout the entire fork, which is cool, so we don't have to worry about the inside that's already done with the process. And we also have the deck. Now here's the only problem with doing the deck. We have all of this stuff on the bottom. All this stuff is like an etched in, it's not just like a big sticker. I'm not gonna be able to redo this, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to take a photo of this, recreate it on Photoshop, print it out to the exact same size, and then just stick it on there. This scooter is not going to be ridden regardless, but it would be incomplete if I had the scooter re-anodized, had it all like greened in the correct green, which is like this darker color on the inside of the head tube as opposed to this like faded green, and it didn't have the actual graphic on the bottom of the deck. It wouldn't be complete. So we have to get the deck done, and the last piece I currently cannot find, but I know it's in here. It's in here somewhere. But the last piece that we have to get re-anodized is the clamp. The clamp is like a pink right now, but I'm not sure if it came pink. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be purple, but maybe it was just faded, or maybe that one really did come in pink and the person that built the scooter just wanted a pink clamp. I don't know. But if I were to redo that clamp, I think I would redo it in purple, as long as Envy did make them in purple back in the day. I have to double check, but being that they made the fork in purple as well as wheels in purple, I would imagine that they made those clamps in purple as well. And the same thing goes for the clamp. That goes for the deck. There is a design on the front of that clamp that we have to recreate in Photoshop, get it printed out in an actual sticker, like a die cut sticker, and put that on there. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to get the actual etching back done on the front of the clamp, because that's a lot of work, and I don't want to screw anything up. I want it to be perfect, and I don't want to spend too much money on this build. I got the bars repowder coated, but huge shout out to John Racky, because he actually did this for free over at Affinity, so thank you, John. It's looking like I might have to buy wheels, because I've been looking around online to see if I could even find any that are for sale that are used, or if anybody has them that they're willing to donate. And it doesn't look like it, which is totally fine. I wasn't necessarily hoping for a donation, as weird as that sounds. I mean, it would have been really cool, but if I buy them, I could probably get some that are brand new. That is, if I can find them, and that's been the hardest part so far, is finding wheels. Everything else I kind of figured was going to be okay, but finding wheels is so far proven to be a real pain in the butt. Bearings are going to be easy because they've used the same exact bearings forever in Envy wheels, and I already have some of those in my home. Grip tape, I have a whole bunch of super old Envy grip tape that we should be able to just slap on there and without cutting it or anything like that, so it should fit on there just perfectly. We have the headset, we have the brake. The brake we might get, I don't know if, is this anode? That is anode, so we might end up getting that one anode too, depending on what the bottom of the brake looks like, so that's a possibility. Grips, I have grips upstairs, some old Envy grips. They were just like that Envy Tri thing logo, this thing. There's like a whole bunch of them all over the entire grip, and I do just so happen to have green ones up there. I believe, I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure, like 80% sure, that I have some bright green ones, which works perfectly because the scooter is a purple and green theme going to it. But all in all, I would say this build is going really well so far, surprisingly well. And it's going so well because I have a lot of extra parts, like I said, here at my house, and I have a lot of awesome friends that are willing to help out. But I will definitely be posting about this scooter pretty much until I finish up about it. If I had to guess as to say how long we have after we, first of all, get everything re-anodized, and second of all, find wheels, we'll be able to put this thing together and it'll be essentially done. And oh, I gotta make all of the graphics and stuff, but after that, we'll be finished, we'll be done. The scooter will be put together, ready to go, and hung up on my wall. Maybe I will ride it, just maybe. Just maybe. Not a guarantee, just maybe. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you don't already, and like this video if you enjoyed it. Huge shout out to RG for coming out and riding with me. I had a great time riding with him. But until next time, I'm out of here. Later.